party and you
That
threw
was
up.
before.
What? I didn't realize that there
Ketchup in
was
general
like
is a Greek
trauma
sin.
behind the mustard statement.
No.
behind the
No, no, no.
ketchup statement.
No.
It's specifically tomato sauce and shit
Tomato
like that.
sauce, like I can eat ketchup still. It's just that like hot dogs are better
what
only with
happened to
mustard.
you?
I prefer
I
mustard
got-
only.
Man got drunk,
I
ate
got
a bad
drunk
pizza,
one
and
time.
threw up.
I've been drunk, like fucked up, real fucked up one time, right?
Is
There's
this
a
the
reason
same
for that.
story as the boneless pizza?
No.
Just because I've
What?
gone a little insane, I will do them with Colby Jack and mayo.
I'm
That's
sorry,
alright.
boneless
I'll
pizza?
accept that.
Yeah, I should have ordered the pizza boneless because I got a barbecue or buffalo chicken pizza from my
Oh, yeah,
place,
yeah.
and it had a bone in it. I almost died, and then I like all I could think of after that point was, oh, I guess I should have ordered the pizza boneless.
How are
Yeah.
you, like, how are you able to sit here and, like, still order pizza to this day, but somehow the tomato sauce is so
Peaches.
terrifying
so
to
the
you?
tomato sauce. I ate a pizza when I was drunk. The tomato sauce from the Papa John's pizza. I'll throw their name under the bus because fuck Papa John's.
Well,
Honestly,
then
fair.
don't eat Papa John's. Eat other pizzas with other tomato sauce.
Why would I eat it with tomato sauce when I like it better with the cheese sauce?
That's try it again ever since that experience?
Wait,
What?
pardon. Don't eat pizza with tomato sauce?
You know, he doesn't.
That's a
He
thing.
refuses.
No.
That's fair. My
Are you
mother does
crazy?
that.
Mhm.
No, that's
I-
not fair.
It was so bad that it tasted like death, and I never
Yeah, but
wanted to
then get-
consume it
Now,
again.
to be fair, my mother is allergic to tomatoes, so that's why she
Yeah,
does it.
that's the difference.
If I had a bad pizza, I would not
Alex,
throw
this-
away tomato sauce as a concept out of
this
my
is my
entire
choice.
life.
No, this is fucked up. I can't stand for
I-
it.
I do, on occasion now, eat pizza with tomato sauce at places that do not have the option. But if I have the option, I will choose a cheese or garlic-based sauce.
No,
rather
that's fucked
than-
up. No, you can't do
See,
that.
I find it interesting. What do you mean?
Why?
Garlic? Is it just that they take like a what's it called? Like a thing and like they, fuck, what's it called? I'm trying to think of the right word here. Drizzle it on the bread or on the
What?
dough.
What
I'm
do you-
trying to find the right word.
has
It's like
to
when
be
they
a
take
sauce.
a thing. You know how like when you're grilling and you take like barbecue sauce and then you like
Like a
Like,
marinade?
you can like brush
that
like the
motion
crust.
you do with like a thing.
Of marinated pizza.
What?
Like when you describe garlic sauce, I imagine it's like see-through garlic sauce where it's sort of like oily, so you kind of like have to put it on the dough.
What are you
No,
talking
it's still
about?
a sauce. It's still going to be a sauce.
Is it
but
like
that's
white
different.
sauce?
It's more of a whitish sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay,
it's got
okay.
butter and oil.
That sounds kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie. To like substitute tomato
All right,
sauce with
Forrest,
garlic sauce.
fly your bitch ass over here. I'll get you a pizza with garlic sauce. If you eat it and
I
you tell me
had
it's
garlic
gross,
sauce on
I'll
pizza,
hand you
but
Why are you
without
just
tomato sauce,
$100?
it's not as good.
I will hand you a crisp Benjamin.
You know what? I need the
I don't
money.
think that's worth it.
I will double that crisp Benjamin if you dislike the garlic sauce.
Here's the
You
thing,
can have
right?
two
I like garlic
crisp
sauce.
Benjamins.
But I like garlic sauce, but a pizza doesn't feel complete without the tomato sauce and the cheese.
Why am I getting more hate than people who put like, crazy shit on pizzas?
I don't
Because
give a
that's
fuck.
their prerogative.
I don't
This
give
is
a
my
fuck.
prerogative. I didn't say if you eat
Listen,
tomato
Forrest,
sauce on a
you
pizza,
come
you
after
should
me.
kill
I've had a
yourself.
pizza
I
with
said, hey, I
pesto on it and I
prefer
enjoyed it.
not having tomato sauce on a pizza.
Very loud.
Yeah, but that's not okay.
I have had a pizza with pesto on it and enjoyed it. Genuinely, my local place has
Yeah,
it.
no, guy, like do whatever you want, right? I'm just like,
no.
No,
like Jin is alone on this whole. I refuse to accept this.
dissociate with Jin.
I am the guy that's like I'm trying to understand like your argument towards why you why you enjoy it because I've never tasted it and I would not lie if I think about it I'm like I've had garlic sauce before and I prefer garlic sauce when it's mixed with other ingredients not as like the base like thing on the pizza to
Well, it's
to
not.
like
Because you still
replace
have the
tomato
cheese
sauce.
and like any of the vegetables and meats that you
Yeah,
have
but
on
it's
your
supposed
pizza.
to be like a condiment. It's not supposed to be fucking part of the pizza, you know?
Okay, question, Alex. Would
Yeah.
you consider a pizza without cheese a pizza?
The pizza
You can
without
have
cheese is just a
that.
traditional one.
Like,
Shut up.
I don't have like. Here's
Shut
the
up.
thing.
He's
you're
right.
attempting to get me into a
Shut up.
zone. You're attempting to
Yeah.
like create like a trap right here.
No,
where
I'm
like-
currently ship of Theseusing a pizza.
Yeah, well, like no, that's not the ship of pieces. Like if you replace the cheese and you replace everything else,
If you
it'll.
took away the dough and just
Would
put
it still be
tomato
pizza?
sauce and
No,
cheese on
like,
a
what
plate.
At what point does this pizza stop being a pizza?
Like,
Never, because you can put anything on a pizza. That's the whole motto of pizza.
honestly, if you hand me a soup and said it's a pizza, I'm gonna stab you with a knife.
You know what?
Easiest barbecue chicken pizza.
What if-
you
It's
give
easiest
me-
happy.
You give
What
me a
if it's
soup
all
pizza,
the-
and
what
I
if
will
the
eat that
soup-
dollar.
What if the soup is all ingredients of pizza except for the dough?
I'm gonna still stab you.
Oh,
Because
then
while
know
you
what?
created a
then.
dish, it is a sin.
Okay, what if in the soup I substitute the tomato sauce for garlic sauce?
That might be a little too
It's
much.
it's still a sin. Like
Yeah.
It would be a garlic soup.
like this is sort of like someone walking up to me and saying, "Hey, what if I served you a dead baby pizza? Would you eat a dead
Hey,
baby pizza?"
so what?
I'm
What
like,
if
"Nah,
I
that's
took
a
a
crime."
hamburger, right? But I removed the bun, and then I put everything else, and just put it into a fucking mixer, and then made it into a smoothie.
I would
Yeah.
allow you to
Burger, right?
substitute the
Would
tomato
would
with
they
broth.
be fucked up or what?
Also, I don't like tomatoes. Like by default.
Okay, but tomato sauce doesn't
You-
really
you know
taste
what
that
is
much
a
like
sin?
tomatoes.
People shitting on pickles.
I don't know.
That's
Some
I
people
Yeah,
don't
actually
like
don't know why
acids.
people don't like it.
I mean, I
understand
like
it.
pickles, but I get it if people don't.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
some
fine if
people
you don't,
don't
but
like
like, what's
sour.
wrong with you at the same time, right?
Pickles
Come
have a
on.
very strong taste.
Some people
That's
don't like
because you're
sour
still young.
things.
We
What
got
the
like
fuck do you mean still young? Yeah, you haven't reached the age of 48. You don't understand
You haven't
pickles
lost
yet.
your taste buds yet. Don't worry, it's coming.
at work we had
Guys, we
bought,
have to
like,
move on. It's been
pickle-
like
we
20-ish minutes.
we
I'm
bought
sorry.
Pickled corn for the kids. We make the kids eat pickled
Oh,
corn.
this guy is right
Seven-
there.
What
February
kind of fucking
16th.
fairy tale torture bullshit are you doing over there?
Wait, okay, is it
February
like the tiny
16th.
corn? Is it like the tiny
Yeah, it's
pieces?
the tiny
Oh, I
corn,
love
and it's-
those. They're so
No, it's-
great.
it's
I love them.
disgusting.
They're
I
so
tried it
good.
You're
once, it's
literally
so
out here like,
disgusting.
yeah, at the daycare I work at, we you know
No,
how
no,
in
dude,
fairy
it's
tales
fucking
some kid would be
amazing.
punished.
It is the
for, like,
best corn. Regular
lying.
corn on the cob. Get that shit out of here.
No,
Pickled
corn on the cob is
Fuck
so
yes.
good. Pickled
You're
corn
Swedish.
Is just,
You eat
no,
fish
you're
that has
Swedish.
been,
You
like-
pickle everything.
Like pickled for 13
We just pickle
decades.
fish. That's all we pickle.
Yeah,
Listen, and
that's
we agree
fucked
on
up.
chicken Alfredo.
Yes.
Yes. Boris,
What?
do we agree on chicken Alfredo?
I have not tasted chicken Alfredo because it's not
Just
a
say
thing
yes
in
and we
What
can
the
move on.
fuck are you talking
God
about?
damn it!
People
Go
don't
to the
really
Olive
make-
Garden, Forrest!
We don't have
don't
Olive
have
Garden.
Olive
Open
Garden.
the franchise! They have to have
We don't
franchising
have Olive
options!
Garden.
If you're saying is there chicken with cheese on top of it, then sure, I guess
And
that counts.
pasta, usually.
We don't
All right.
have Olive
Can we
Garden.
move
We don't make chicken
There you
Alfredo
go.
in Sweden. Jesus. I'm sorry.
That's your line.
I want
Go
to
ahead,
say
Lex.
thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up.
You really turned me over on this whole garlic on pizza bread thing.
Are you streaming this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't.
We
We
literally just
streamed
started and we kept
about
arguing.
5 minutes of this
This
argument.
has been going on for 10 minutes.
9 minutes and 30 seconds of stream
And
time.
counting.
And I cannot
Yeah,
wait to
everybody
get
can
my
get
hands
through.
on this later. That's all I'm saying.
And stream, Shinobi. It's attorney.
At Shinobi, we've actually been spent 10 minutes arguing over food.
Honestly, the best.
Thank God I freaking ate before this.
How do you guys feel about chicken McNuggets?
Pretty
It-
okay.
Specifically
Okay.
chicken McNuggets, not normal
Homemade
nuggets.
chicken McNuggets
no.
are fucking
No,
amazing.
then
no,
they're
no,
not
no,
we're
chicken
not talking
about
McNuggets
that.
anymore.
Like a solid 6 out of 10.
That's
It's
why.
a guilty pleasure.
I don't like the McDonald's nugget.
Fuck the
I s-
What about
Fuck
what
any fast food McNuggets. They suck.
Why are you calling them McNuggets? They're just
Yeah,
nuggets.
the
with-
only McNuggets from McDonald's.
no.
For
There's fucking chicken. Am I saying McNuggets? Like
You're saying
unintentionally
Nick
to
yes.
everything?
after every time.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I meant to say nuggets just on its own.
yeah.
Like, there's like homemade nuggets, right? Because like I remember when I was at a place, right, and we had like what used to be like I think a 3 or 4-star chef that was like making food on the spot.
Man
at,
was making like
where-
chicken goujon to that point.
and that motherfucker took actual chicken pieces and like fried them and everything, and it was the most delicious nuggets I've ever fucking had in my life. That with sweet and sour sauce and rice. Oh my god, fucking amazing. Fucking chicken nuggets from McDonald's can literally go die.
Yeah, they suck dick. Anyway, read your
Thanks.
line.
We're almost there. We're almost through this rant. Once I prove that she committed a crime.
Yeah. There's one more big obstacle we got to get past.
Burger King. Obstacle.
Honestly, speaking of Burger King, if you go to Burger King as one of the, like, I know they're one of the big three, sort of the Wendy's,
No,
McDonald's,
if you go to
Burger
Burger
King,
King, there's something wrong with
Burger
you.
King-
Maybe the big three in America.
is a crime.
They had
you
to
found a
close
clean
the
Burger
Burger
King,
King
you-
here because they
you might
kept
as well take a
having a
lottery
rat
ticket.
problem. There were so many rats at the Burger King.
They did not cook their burgers where I was. They literally just put them in like one of those things where, like, okay, they heat the meat, right? They don't like cook it.
Microwave.
They just heat it up in like a thing where like it steams
Microwave.
the meat, you know.
Steamed ham.
And it when it was so fucking dry.
You know that thing you have that you heat the meat in? You don't cook the meat, you heat it. It's very distinctly different.
Anyway,
Okay. Yeah. Motive. Why would Millicent Foster kill their policewoman anyway?
Racism.
Someone's forgetting that they're
stories.
the main character now.
Racism.
no.
Anyway. Still badly in need of information.
Me out here like, oh yeah,
Information.
information. That thing we need as
Huh.
lawyers.
What? What does that mean?
What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. Well, we know that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing.
What is it?
Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie.
Mr. Falls. In that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago.
Okay. I trust you.
How did you turn so goddamn tranquil?
That day, 5 years ago. I dream of it every day.
Every day?
Every night.
Day.
Why not every night?
Because he sleeps during the day. He's a vampire. Come on.
Yeah.
Keep up.
Yeah. Also, I need a real quick.
just
read.
know-
No,
this
if
is
anything, this guy is a ghoul.
I noticed the
That
numbers on his thing
belongs
says
to a vampire.
073 dick.
I don't think that's what the D stands for.
You're entitled to your opinion.
This picture, it reminds me everything.
What?
Bridge looks same, just like them, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart any minute.
So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years.
Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute.
Shut the fuck up, good.
True,
Who's good?
I did kidnap her.
And
1
here we
second.
go.
Is this the case where Godot gets poisoned, or is there a second case?
There's a second thing with Godot. It's not shown.
I don't
He
like how
meets up.
soulless this guy's eyes
Is
are.
he goddamn Furio Tigre again?
We can talk about this later.
Alright.
5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh boy, here we go.
Give me a moment.
Mia says in character.
We're just canonically she is face palming and taking off her glasses and just like rubbing
Come
it
on,
all
Mia,
in.
you gotta be professional, even if it's something like this.
Oh, we don't have her I was gonna say her glasses?
Her glasses.
Yes, this
Pulls out a
imaginary
pair of
glasses.
glasses. Just to like
no lenses.
Can you
Your
read this?
girlfriend, huh?
Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne?
The victim's last name.
Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister.
Where did he gain her soul now?
What? Are you serious?
Girl, let her go.
Well, no, that would be the
Or
victim.
wait, yes.
Oh, right, that's me, technically.
Yeah, that's you. Like,
Shut up. Come closer, and I kill her.
Sorry, but you're not going to get a chance.
I really think the person that said that was the 14-year-old. Just saying.
you think the person who said you're not
I
gonna
think
get
that
the
the
chance
14-year-old is psychotic. Okay.
This isn't Higurashi when they cry fools.
I mean, it has just revealed that the 14-year-old is Dahlia.
Yeah, and I think she's disturbing.
I mean, she's a 14-year-old being with a boyfriend
We'll see.
who's 20.
We'll see.
She has other things
how
to
old
worry
is he
about.
right now?
He's
25.
25.
That is
Oh,
so
well, we got a
funny.
new fucking photo. We got the photo of the unknown person.
Gee whiz, I wonder who it is.
Yeah, I wonder, who could this be?
Hmm.
Mm. At first, I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing the line, but clearly you should have been put down right away. If it was to protect her little sister, I could understand why she did it.
Wrong. No, protect sister. Valerie betrayed me. Betray us.
What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping too.
Are you...
Why is he turning into like a monkey?
Are you... Never mind.
Because I didn't turn him into a monkey before.
A make-believe kidnapping?
Dahlia, my girlfriend. My love. My
You can
angel.
drop a word, yeah, there.
Yeah.
Good job.
Let's not do that.
Did he actually say my bleep? He's seen one too many soap operas.
He's seen other shit.
I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too.
Valerie was in on it?
Dahlia's family rich. Jewelry business. We get one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. Asked for $2 million diamonds. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell them Valerie make transfer cause she knew detective.
Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. In the end, planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh?
Yeah, but that woman.
This plan was thought up by a 14-year-old?
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
all decided, great idea.
And they went along with it.
Worked out great. She's so small.
That woman, Valerie, she do it for real.
Like, how did they
Feeling
make
familiar,
this?
Shoot at me for real. Me and Dahlia.
How did they make this and think it was okay?
I was shouting on Dahlia. She jump in river.
It's not even like... It's not even like 16. That's like the weird part.
I'm just gonna take one Google search. The game was made in Japan, correct?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like
I'm just confirming it.
Like, it should be 16, and
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, the
It-
thing
there's-
is, like,
there's-
she's so, like, in that shot they have with them next to each other, she looks like a baby.
she looks 7 or something.
Yeah, and with her little backpack. I think
History
Dahlia,
wise, that's not
Dahlia did nothing wrong.
Shut up.
Except for orchestrating this crime and then going on to be a poisoning serial killer.
Well, she was in a bad situation, wasn't she?
What about the poisoning?
Well, that was later.
Poisoning is right now. I'm
That's
making it happen.
worse!
Jean's got some
See-
copium.
Yes.
No, I mean, it's not like I'm a Dahlia, so fuck her, she can go die, I guess.
Sure, that's
Yeah,
what you say now.
What a turn!
Yeah.
From Dahlia did nothing wrong
No,
to
she's a sweet
fuck
little
her,
baby,
she can
but when
go
she
die,
grows
I
up,
guess.
she could die in a fire.
No, I mean, to be fair, the whole poisoning shit came later to cover her tracks.
She didn't even cover anything.
So, she does it
She
for
poisoned
the crime.
She poisoned. Yeah, this is a real, like, Joe Dark situation where you just keep killing people that saw you do.
So,
Jesus Christ.
she was the mastermind leading to several deaths, including the death of her sister.
Yeah,
And she did nothing wrong.
yeah.
Jump?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over.
So, like, Dahlia jumped off that bridge and is fine.
Yeah.
That's when they decide to give you the death sentence.
Or she had a body double. And she died right there. That's how committed she was to the bit.
Yeah.
It was another
I couldn't
sister.
believe it. That woman. She betrayed me for the bit. It was funny.
They were triplets.
What do you mean they were Valerie's older?
As in, there was a third sister that was
Oh,
helping.
so not only do they have a body double sister, they have third
Unrelated
sister.
third sister.
And that
She works
sister
at a
died, yeah.
Chipotle, actually.
Go ahead,
It's
Em, it's you.
completely unrelated.
I know, I'm just waiting. That man, Terry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below.
How did she survive that?
Fucking plot armor.
That's
Yeah.
that's a far drop into a river. Like,
She trained for 14 years as a diver.
All right, mini Michael Phelps. All right.
She trained for this very moment.
she made sure she was in the exact
These
spot of the
5
bridge
years,
that she wouldn't
all
hit
I
the
wonder
rocks.
is, why? Why?
Easy answer. They have to split the 2 million two ways.
Yeah, that is the obvious answer.
Why did she lie? That's all I want to know.
So that's why you called her. Wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
Yes, but I forget what she looks like, so I tell her to wear scarf.
Stupid.
I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answer come from her mouth, that's all.
Based on his speaking pattern, he's
Yeah.
not bright.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
are multiple
was
things horrible about this case.
I was trying to not like imply anything because I didn't know.
This guy's dialogue has just disintegrated all of a sudden together, Sean.
It is this game just somehow like takes that sort of like edge, but not really, that the other games had, and then goes, "Oh no, it's here." So that's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one more thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Fells, where is it?
Huh? Where's what?
Come on now, kitten. Ransom, the $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops?
Also,
Did the
question.
police take it?
How is this diamond worth $2 million? It's in the middle of another rock.
Also, I'm pretty sure that's
Maybe
not a
it's
diamond
really
because it's not.
big.
Maybe it's worth $2 million right now, and then once you get that rock off,
She
5
can
million.
also make it worth less.
Isn't that more of a ruby because it's red?
It's a red diamond.
Yeah.
But then, like, I thought that the categorization was that depending on the color, that's
No,
why
a
it
ruby
changes
is a
name.
fully different thing.
But all kinds of diamonds are also more valuable the
Fully
more clear
different,
they
yeah.
are.
Okay.
I don't know.
Huh? You don't know?
No, really. I don't know. It's gone with Dahlia.
Wait,
Still in the
Dahlia?
river. Grab your snorkel,
Jesus Christ.
Dodo. We're going diving.
That day, on the bridge, Dahlia put it in backpack.
In her My Little Pony backpack.
Now gone, with Dahlia gone forever. Into Eagle River.
So they have to build up the plot that he has bad memory, because otherwise he would notice that that person is almost certainly similar enough to be recognizable as Dahlia.
I mean, she's no longer a child, so she went through puberty.
Yeah,
She probably looks a bunch different.
Does your entire face structure change fully enough?
One though. But he also couldn't
I
recognize
can
Valerie, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying they had to build that up
Oh.
so that otherwise the
Yeah.
case doesn't work.
Yeah.
Especially because he's obsessed.
Yeah. He has face blindness.
That explains the fucking completely soulless eyes.
That's pretty fucked up. The people with face blindness horse.
Yeah.
The real condition.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry.
Did you read this one yet?
I'm trying to get into it. I'm sorry. It takes me a second. It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute.
You can come back now. We're ready to go.
What the hell, Gumshoe?
That's not Gumshoe. Gumshoe sounds very different than I do. We're just both from Boston, you son of a bitch.
You could have fooled me.
Or Brooklyn, somewhere in the Northeast.
Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing?
Yeah, obviously.
Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her. My sweet Dahlia.
They
I
never
wonder
found
where
her.
she is.
Because the river, he fucking said so. He was like, when Edgeworth was like, this river is a really good place to dump bodies because they're never found, ever,
Okay,
in
but
the
like
history.
again, this shit doesn't work as like a reveal because we know who Dahlia is.
100%, they fucked up real bad. They were like, the reason that they didn't make this case first is because if anyone played this first, they would be like, actually, I don't think this franchise is worth playing.
I think it screws it up either way because if you do this, you know who Dahlia is. If you put this in the beginning, you know who freaking Godot is, and you start to see the lines matching up. They really screwed themselves over either way.
How horrible it would be to know who Godot is.
Swap Godot and the other guy in their positioning to keep the reveal for later.
Yeah,
and
that would be
still
better.
works. And then it's Phoenix
or maybe that.
reminiscing and then wondering why Godot didn't recognize him.
Just completely switch the plot.
God, this
points.
whole game just falls apart. Jesus Christ.
Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia. My aim.
Your
Oh God, stop
teen
saying it!
angel. How old was she anyway?
Ah,
It has the balls to just go for it, I guess.
Well, I'm in character, you bastards.
yeah, it's not like Godot is saying it positively.
Number? I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds.
Plans a fake kidnapping, disappears into the river with a rock worth 2 mil. Man, oh man. Angels these days.
Falls takes the fall. He gets a one-way ticket to death row. He gets to walk the Green Mile. Is Dahlia
I think
Hawthorne
he
an angel?
deserved it.
Is she his angel or his devil?
It'll be
No,
your
we need
angle or your devil.
Elephant here. We need to just get this man killed.
It's time, kitten. Looks like we
Alright,
have a few more
guys.
aces up our sleeve now.
I'm gonna be real with you. Even with that situation, the fact that fucking Godot says kitten every time is worse.
He does not know her name.
I think you're only looking in one direction, Godot, and it's not my eyes.
Yeah, it's up into the rafters. Look at his fucking eye line.
He's looking slightly above.
He's looking at my
Where we
hair,
are.
and he's just like, where did you get your hair done, kitten?
He's staring at your forehead. X-ray vision to your brain.
My hair is wild, baby, wild.
By the way, I read this.
No, I didn't hear it, so let's go,
Oh.
I guess.
Oh, you bet.
Diamond
I'm, like,
added to the court
holding-
record.
Hey,
holding
guys, I
that
found the
smirk.
diamond!
Him holding that smirk while like slowly blinking at you, waiting for a response makes him look like a lame single dad. Like
Turning
he's
wheels-
holding up a high five.
The turning wheels come off now, Maya. Or Maya. My God.
God.
Mia.
He
Who the
does.
hell's
He
Maya?
does know her name.
Maya, what did I tell you about riding the bike inside the courtroom?
The training wheels come off now, Mia. You got to strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
wish I could forget it.
So that's why she always like, Phoenix, do your best. February 16th, 1:49 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Yeah, because we needed an explanation as to why Mia would encourage
Give a
Phoenix.
shit about Phoenix, yeah. Oh
Yeah.
god, what was this? I forgot.
That's freaking you.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Given that you did, I believe, 5 different voices across the last 2
Yeah.
hours stream.
That's what I'm trying to remember. I at some point I went to JFK. At some
Yeah.
point I like Jesus Christ.
Ain't so easy switching roles now, is it?
It's also because I have the consistency of something that's not consistent.
Just read all of it backwards.
One set to tell.
I was meaning all of it backwards, so it would actually start
from
with
false
Alright.
Harry.
Yeah. False Harry,
Stones
Mr.
Law.
of Trial,
Yeah,
the wit
right.
continue. Let's dead now.
Oh no, I was meaning full backwards, but good.
Yeah,
good
no,
try.
fuck you. Witness, are you feeling better?
Who?
Are you
That's
feeling
me.
better?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best.
I'm not in the case anymore.
Somebody
Yeah.
get the bug spray. Hmm? You're a brave young lady.
Did he
Not
turn
this
well?
kid.
It'll do, donkey. It'll do.
Irish? Maybe?
Pinky fucking blinders.
Or you have to keep this up.
I'm sorry, it'll give me a sec.
Not this again.
I said that.
Oh. I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, to try to pin the crime on an innocent student is...
What are you talking about?
What the fuck you talking about, Miles? You dumbass piece
Shut
of
the
shit.
fuck up!
My witness is not
crying.
the person on trial here.
Yet.
Oh,
Yet,
I'll get him. I heard. Shit.
she's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all.
Look into her eyes. You see innocence? I don't see it.
What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman?
They were sisters.
They were
I realize I need to elaborate.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer. Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next.
Luckily,
Well,
we got
Miss
an
Faye?
info dump last scene.
Did we? I wasn't there. I was having coffee with my brother.
Brother.
Brooder. Brooder.
Brother.
Brooder. Give me the loops.
I feel like we're gonna offend so many people.
Brooder the loops.
I can't even focus. Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive? Yes, of course. I think.
Still acting as tame as a kitten.
Shut the fuck up.
Listen, Laura is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
Shut
This
the fuck up,
fucking
Godot.
this ruins
It's
it.
Mia's line.
Because the fact that she learned this from this fucking bag
Yeah,
of
it
garbage,
sucked.
Oh, God, I'm glad we all.
I would
don't-
honestly
It's
rather.
real, like, fucking Pinocchio remake.
I love that I'm the
explaining
minority.
the
I
name.
we
We
gotta
love
go
that
out
I'm the
into the
minority.
world. Oh.
Like, I hated when franchises do this where they show like flashbacks just to explain normal ass shit characters do. Like
The
why
Han
can't this
Solo
just...
naming scene in Solo.
Yeah. Yes,
Phoenix Strike. You need to
exactly.
believe in yourself. All right, let's establish 5 years of lore. Oh,
Smelling on the outside while your guts are twisted and nuts. Mark with a pro.
How old
Maybe
is he?
For record?
27.
27.
Oh yeah, he's a real veteran.
huh.
He's been around.
Yeah.
He's a hot shot,
Well,
all
think,
right.
think about Miles here. He's 20 going on 95.
Well, this is a picture of old Miles. I don't know where they put that there.
This is not old Miles. He's got the collar of the he's got the same
No.
collar.
No. Spoilers.
They only have one
Alright.
picture of Miles. He looks the same.
Okay, I guess I don't. Cool.
Fuck that line. That line sucked.
I do not agree with
I'm
what you
the
said.
director.
No, fuck you.
God damn it.
You've taken all the voice lines. I have nothing to do but press enter, so I'll do it when I please.
Excuse me? May I speak, Mr. Judge?
No.
Oh,
Overruled. Of
but I thought
course.
you liked me. Can't be any worse than the guy who's taking the stand.
You're taking the stand.
The guy taking the stand, you
Are
know?
you have you
the
read the rest of
defense
this?
attorney?
Miss, I am Mr. Judge, and I am ready anytime I like.
I'd like to say something.
God, it was
You
a
Monday.
bitch ass motherfucker. He pissed on my wife.
Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why
So
I just wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
That's hella sauce. I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady.
It looks like this witness is a real professional.
What do you mean?
All she said is that
yeah,
she
what
didn't
do you
it.
mean?
It's not exactly rocket science.
She's not a professional. You're just all professional idiots.
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her. Click. He lights right up.
Very well then. Let's hear what the witness has to say.
Witness testimony. Melissa Foster's history.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I had never even been up to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
I think so too.
Wow.
So am I not guilty?
Unrelated.
1 second. I just need to adjust some volume.
If you say some bass boosted bullshit, I'll fly
No,
over
no,
and
no.
I'll shoot you with a gun.
I don't have that power yet.
God.
I just realized I needed to. I forgot to adjust my own volume a little bit because I noticed I was very loud in the last VOD.
Other
Also give me
people are
time to play my
quiet.
hat.
I have really bad balancing.
Yeah, but
'cause
like
it's
yeah.
hard-
my own voice is standing out really, really badly, and I wanted to adjust it a bit.
I could just mute you. You know, I could just bring you all the way down there. Say something. A little bit too low.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, there
I
you go.
don't got. I wasn't listening. I was adjusting my own volume. I'm a robot.
Beep boop.
Out of country. Processing.
Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Let's just
I
keep
believe
saying
you.
this suspiciously.
I believe you.
You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
You bet. Somehow, I have to tie her to this case.
Cross-examination, Melissa Foster's history.
Well, I'm glad I paid attention.
Yeah.
Where
you're lucky
were
I
you?
did.
I was in my settings.
No, I said,
Gotcha.
where were you?
Oh.
Press.
Yeah.
So, where were you?
We were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed.
Your what?
Parents.
What?
Even Andrew's just like, wait a minute, and this wasn't in the file.
What?
This wasn't in my script. It was a brutal civil war.
Did they own
Or
like?
1812.
Did they
She had
own
to
like
try to
an African gem mine and like were killed in an uprising of people seizing the
The
like
Colombian
rightful-
gem mines.
She was living in France. They have civil wars all the time.
Yeah.
She had to try to make her way back home alone. Just like Kevin.
I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal identification.
very convenient.
Hmm. Suspiciously so.
What kind of fucking garbage is this?
Who tags it? What the fuck, Mom? It's February.
That's a line. What the
Mom?
heck, Mom? It's February.
What the fuck?
She tells me to do taxes. It's like I have time.
Yeah, you do have time.
Yeah, but you gotta get on that early.
You do also
Just in
have
case.
taxes.
What do you mean she tells you to do? It's just, hey,
My
son,
mom
do
texted
taxes
me
now.
literally 2 seconds ago. Put do taxes on your to-do list. Like I'm a goddamn assistant bot. I'm Siri.
Hey Siri, put due taxes on my reminders.
Dude, put.
Oh
Hey
shit!
Siri.
They actually put. Yeah,
Hey
they actually
Siri,
put that on my
text my son. Put taxes in your to-do list.
Do we
I
press
hate
harder
that
on this or
actually.
no?
I'll press her. All right.
I
Press.
I mean, that's unanimous, I guess.
I'm gonna press the fuck out. Witness. Answer my question.
Under pressure.
Yes,
Getting
thank
down
you.
on me, getting down on you. No man
Miles?
is for. Sorry.
Thank you. I'll even repeat it for you. What country were you in?
Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish. Who gives a fuck? What country she was in and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant.
Nobody
It's
said
irrelevant
anything
here.
about how long she spent on Duolingo, Edgeworth.
What we're here to evaluate is whether this witness has any connection to this case.
I lived abroad ever since I was a little girl.
Oh, my favorite country abroad.
That's why I could never
In
have known
Japan.
Mr. Falls or
It's
Detective
one of those
Hawthorne.
European ones. Yes, I think we've established that point.
Yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add what you've just stated to the official testimony?
Yes, please, Mr. Judge.
Why am I asking you?
We have evidence of this.
Well- I mean, how about we press
Not
first?
evident.
We don't have evidence related. Like, why is this here?
I want to press because I want to see what we can do with this. You didn't know either person? Are you certain of that? we supposed to use the image of like Dahlia?
Yes.
See, this is frustrating because we know it's her.
Yes, I'm afraid. I'm
We
rather
know
shy
it's
around
her.
people.
But
Yeah.
Mia doesn't.
Omnisciently. Yeah. And it sucks.
It is sort of hard to know exactly when the playable character knows things, you know, because they sort of just roll with things for a long time, but then eventually they're like, I know exactly what's going on, and then you as the player has to figure out why the
So the way
character
that it
knows.
works, right? They keep breaking it. They're not allowed in here. The bailiffs are trying to get the butterflies out, but they keep spawning.
She's just spawning.
Are you
He's just the beholder
responding
of
to
butterflies.
someone, or is this
Yeah.
just
Yes. Too many
are
bears.
you possessed?
Unfortunately, she has it as a cantrip.
It has been mentioned in the other case. I think that the
I have tried several bug sprays and it does not work. Why is he just talking about bug spray all of a sudden? The first time I tried, they just coughed. I didn't know they could, but they did.
a butterfly coughing.
The second time, they said, yo, pass that blunt. and I got scared.
Nightmare blonde rotation. All butterflies.
The first time you saw...
Yes, it really was a coincidence.
Never even been to Eagle Mountain before. Like, I'm a little concerned about a couple of these lines, but I remember you're in charge of this because you're Mia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate you.
I'm just the
Until
second
I
person.
entered-
I haven't done any second person things.
Until I entered college. Do you want to press on that, or do you want to press on something else?
I want to press on all of them because we can.
Fuck you.
I mean, I had something else
Because
I
that's
really
how I
wanted to
play.
press.
I like learning things.
Yeah, but I know everything already.
Yeah,
Time
suck
and
a dick
space.
then. You're not gonna tell me shit, so I'll figure it out. So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway? Flowers?
I just love being outdoors. Picnics, hiking, you know.
Your
That
Honor,
sort of thing.
objection. That's a fucking...
She's reading her Tinder bio. Objection.
I seem
Overruled.
to have a butterfly. Who wrote my Tinder
Sustained.
bio?
You don't look much. Ugh. But you do look like a digger of sorts. But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here, and no
Didn't you
trains
just
run
call
from here.
Dahlia a gold digger?
Well, we don't know that. She
Well,
could have
what
been a
was the
grave
joke?
digger.
I absolutely think she is
She looks like a gold
a
digger.
gold digger.
I don't know.
Like, I think she's way crazier than she lets on.
Meaning gold digger?
No, she, Dahlia.
Yeah, I know. I just asked if Mia called Dahlia a gold digger
Probably.
with her joke.
There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to.
Well, I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with its stark, desolate beauty and its cold yet romantic gloominess.
Didn't know you were such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college?
The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's private life.
Oh shit.
Nah, we should be able to know that one. It's very important. Does she go to fucking, like, Canadian
degree
City
in
University?
poison?
If it's Eo, we got her.
All that matters is that she's a material witness to a crime.
A material girl.
Material girl. Witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent.
Thank you. He's really gone too far.
I asked
The
what
question is,
college
where do you go
were
to
from.
school?
Where
That's
are you?
private.
Where are you?
I'm in the corner.
Mmm. 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 Miss Fair, you're treading on thin fucking ice here.
You're slipping into Kennedy again.
We all know that
Shut
Kennedy was a Canadian, so
And an Irishman.
yeah, in a trench coat. Both of those things.
All of those things.
Just sneak into an R-rated movie.
Yeah.
I ended up to being American enough to be president.
The Canadian did not take the whole getting the other guy getting shot thing well.
I hardly said anything. Talk about sensitive. Still, and I certainly don't have any reason. What's the last one? Press.
That was the one I really want to press. Thank God.
A grudge? Well, you're my co-counselor right now, Ants.
Yeah, but you said I wanted to press everything, and there go my opinion. You're
Well,
the
just
main
fucking-
character here.
Whatever, man. You guys are putting me on the spot, and then you're like, "Oh, you press everything like a loser."
Welcome to the chair, buddy. You will get criticized everywhere you go.
To be fair, I criticize Ninja every time he doesn't press everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death?
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt. What?
My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges.
Hey, forgot.
He seems rather forgetful. Her client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well.
What do you mean by that?
You know what she means by that.
Your client. You forgot what the detective looked like, right?
Did we tell her that?
It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful.
We're gonna have to press harder on this one.
Press harder. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that?
Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me.
I love saying that. It makes me feel good. That's true.
Just complete nonsense.
Okay. This is bad. Mr. Fall's reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with the last statement? I mean,
Add
why
it.
the fuck not?
Yeah. Add
Add
it to the
it.
testimony.
Add that bitch! Your Honor, add the motherfucking testimony. Because I said so?
No. The prosecution has no objections. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one, at that, unlike me, who's mentally very stable. The testimony only helps to further prove that point.
No, that's not why I... Enough! Witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge.
Well, that was a trap.
Well, not really, because
Well,
let's present the
okay,
scarf.
well-
This scarf is blue!
Because it ain't white.
Witness. Could you take a look at this?
Take a look at this photograph.
Every time I see it makes me laugh. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification. Ah, you were talking about this scarf right here, eh?
Yes, that's it. Skirt the policewoman was wearing.
It's blue!
I've got
Alright.
it now. Just
You're
don't
about to
miss
be
out
so
on this
vindicated.
crucial detail. Don't forget about it, Mia.
You gotta remember the one thing about the scarf.
Staring at the
It's
scarf.
slightly frayed! God damn it, Mia!
Somebody laundered it incorrectly. Shit.
Just be careful. You might check timeless
Man, one
vegetal
job.
device.
But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. White? This is a scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look like white to me.
Oh.
Holy shit, how do we miss that?
Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well.
God
And the
damn.
guy could have thrown blue dye onto the scarf. Ever thought about that one? What about
We
that,
all know
Mia?
that when it's raining, it's like when it's in the laundry with other colored items, you know? It just goes all over the place.
Not surprising that she mistook it for white.
I fucking want to walk over there and fucking slap him.
Yeah.
Hey,
Where's the walk
Edward.
over and slap Edgeworth option?
We have Godot. Can't he just throw a coffee mug over?
Edgeworth, I will literally shake you. I bet that brings back bad memories, huh? Bitch.
Fucking out of pocket, man.
Sorry.
Hey, does that remind you of your past traumas?
Bad Edgeworths go on the pair regular.
Edward, you keep sassing me and I'm gonna shake you like a bad boy.
And we wonder why Edgeworth left.
Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf. Yes, but what's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but there's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is... well, yeah, I don't know. But, okay, wait. So you were wearing the scarf, but you didn't realize it was not white?
She didn't own a white scarf, but she needed to make it all work out. And she thought he would be dumb enough to maybe accept any scarf.
And it worked, I guess.
It did.
This feels very, like, I don't feel like this is good grounds to stand on. I don't know.
Well, it's
No?
kind of how they did it in the last few cases, where you don't actually contradict anything, you just catch them out in the lie. Because it's like, how would she have known about the node? You know?
Yeah.
It's
No.
like a
I,
Luke thing
no,
again.
never.
It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have. I wonder about that.
What do you mean?
This note shows Mr. Fall's instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification.
White scarf? Ah!
Witness, You knew what this note said. And it's because you knew that you slipped up and he mistakenly said white scarf.
Uh, um,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Why would she know that?
Glad to know
Well,
you
Miss
caught up.
Foster?
No.
Order! 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 Mr. Edworth, I'm waiting for it. Why the fuck am I asking you?
Uh, I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public.
And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person. Did you say one more person?
That's right. Person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten?
It's written in plain text on the
Yeah,
note.
like, this isn't a figuring it out
Talk
thing.
to Dahlia, the dead one.
Guys, this is such a puzzle. I can't figure it out.
It's a riddle wrapped
I
in a
wonder
mystery.
what it
Dahlia
will
must be
be.
code.
It's like, even if the note didn't say that, who else would it be? Grossberg?
Yep,
He is suspiciously not here.
Yeah.
he was too busy
I
with his
think
diarrhea.
Godot is Grossberg. We've never seen them in a room together.
True.
And they want to keep it that way.
Who
Paul's
knows with
got
the
it.
guys of hemorrhoids?
Did you say yep yet?
Yes, he did.
I literally said yup. The third
Well.
person that knew the contents of the note was Edgeworth.
You should just punish him.
Also
Okay, never mind.
And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There is her name right there. What's this? So who is this person? Is Dahlia Hawthorne?
Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. Trust me, it doesn't work.
It's the Necronomicon under his desk.
Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago.
Killed in a How do I not know this?
'Cause this was his brother's case.
Sure. You don't mean?
Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Shut up. She said she was killed. Was she really?
What are you implying?
Of course people thought she had died 5 years ago. When she fell off of Dusk Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found.
She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead.
But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster. I believe that's the same age as you.
Why didn't she
Really?
lie about her age too?
Yeah.
I really
Even
didn't
you
think
couldn't,
that
Miss
far.
Faye. You're not saying.
And this is how Edward was introduced to bullshit.
He was like, I must pick up these techniques.
He just writes it down. But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
I get why the game needed us, needed to do this, but
Nice
also
work.
it was kind of jumping logic to get
Yeah.
here for Mia.
Nice work. It was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist.
Why don't you
We're
fucking
throwing a grenade into an existing fire?
Yeah, that's how that works.
It was an incendiary grenade, actually.
Molotov cocktail.
Fire, no!
Good job. You added more fire to a fire problem.
It's called beating fire with fire.
I understand. If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. Now it's my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm. Witness, just who are you anyway? I believe her.
I'm.
I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
Actually,
Yes.
she does. The judge has asked the question.
Nah,
I'm pretty sure that the judge overrules you.
Miles
Well,
gets a
somebody
whip.
checked.
Yes, I understand.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself.
Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far.
You don't mean...
I knew the whole time.
And I never said a thing.
Tee. Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know.
I lied.
Another classic bit in Jin's never gave false evidence arsenal.
No, I literally told you about this last week. Don't even start.
Yes, but it's false evidence.
Well, if it's like a protection thing, she could be like witness protection. I don't know.
But we know it's not that.
No.
We know it's factually not that.
The thing is, also, it's not false evidence.
It is. Witnesses are a form of evidence.
If she changed her name, like, you don't have to reveal evidence that doesn't exonerate the defendant.
100%. If he knew this, it would be a fucking mistrial.
I mean,
because it is substantial.
Like, you could probably get a retrial. Like, it wouldn't outright be false evidence. If her name got legally changed to Melissa Foster,
but she's her sister is the thing, and that's being hidden.
But unless the court establishes a connection between the sisters in this specific case, you don't have to say it.
You have to talk about your evidence and witnesses, right? You can't know that secretly one of these guys is the if this is a trial about someone's death and one of them was the guy, he's faked his own death for insurance and you knew that.
Yeah, but that's directly tied into that case.
This is directly tied in.
This case is about Terry Falls killing a police lady, and so far the witness just so happens to be the sister.
Just so happens.
I mean, it's stupid, but in reality, you wouldn't have to say that unless
your connections to the case
establishes the connection.
You have to, if you have a more substantial connection to the case than just witnessing it, you have to know that. Because there's reasons for people who are like
defense
the sister to lie.
the relevance of that, then yes, you have to say it, which
You
he's
can't
doing
establish
right
the
now.
relevance unless you know it's a thing.
No,
This would
apparently
be
you can.
exposed. You
They
can
just
in the
did.
Phoenix Wright universe where you have to like
You can in
see a
reality
document.
too.
Yeah, but this wouldn't stand.
No, this
I'm gonna
would stand.
I'm gonna get
Fucking the
Legal
law
Eagle.
is
I'm gonna
fucking
I'm gonna get
stupid.
Legal Eagle to talk about this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
do,
post
please
on
do.
every single one of his videos.
You
for the rest
don't
of
have to
time.
reveal information that has not been established as relevant.
Yes, but it depends on the type of relevant information. There are things that are relevant by design. And this would be considered.
What did you guys say?
Like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go.
Yeah, good job, Edgeworth.
Yay.
Fuck you.
Now put him in trial.
Uh,
Give him a bumpy share.
This
not again.
this was worse than any of the other cases.
No.
Every other case Miles has been in, there's some amount
Oh.
that you could go like
Oh, you mean like that? Yeah, sure.
like you could be like, well, he could have not known. This time he's just like, oh, I just didn't. You didn't ask me if I had the evidence of her like actually killing her sister.
So you know how
I actually had a
some
photograph of it
trials
right here.
murdering someone, right?
No, honestly, to be honest, I think the worst thing he's ever done is like mid-trial just deciding, okay, we have a new defendant now.
That shouldn't. Yeah,
Yeah, that was dumb.
that doesn't make any sense even in the legal system that they've
Francisca
established.
has done that so many times.
But here he's like, "Oh, you didn't establish that you needed the evidence of the witness doing the murder that I had because I was videotaping the whole time. I had it the whole time because the
No
prosecutor's office are cool and we know things."
But then why?
You hadn't revealed her secret. He wasn't going to say anything about it.
Because he's a fucking scumfuck bastard.
You're damn right.
Yes.
All you wanted was her testimony, so you made a little trade.
This guy is an
Let me
asshole. I
introduce-
will die for him. Is Jin's statement about Miles Edgeworth.
No, he's an asshole, and this is fucking asshole behavior. Not, all I'm saying is that he doesn't have to.
He got this from Manfred von Karma. There's no
Yeah.
other his
Yeah,
father is
obviously.
rolling in his grave right now.
Yeah. 360 spins. Let me introduce you to
Just like a
the
fucking.
victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
But I thought she died 5 years ago.
Yeah, this adds
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot.
better.
This adds a lot of like hurdles to this case. Because now our client is on death row for a crime he did not commit.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's
this
not
is
dead yet.
relevant in a very different manner.
God,
we-
this is fucking Ron being tried for different things all over again.
No, this is not like that. Actually. We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see.
Why?
Wow. That has nothing to do with the current case.
You're a fucking
Yeah.
bitch. It does.
What you gonna do about it?
It was merely,
She was merely an
accidental
accidental
witness to a crime. That's what you sound like right now, Edgeworth.
Why are you so
What
full of
gonna
shit?
do about it?
I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder.
Sus.
Bada bing and
Sussy.
bada boom.
Bing bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. You put the girl in prison.
Really, Miss Faye, I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious.
Your
According
strategy
to
is
the
a
Edgeworth
piece of
dimension,
shit.
Your strategy is I'm gonna fucking lie.
Nah, 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 nah. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order
I
to win.
liked Edgeworth before this case. This case makes me want Edgeworth to
has
have been
not
hit by a
changed.
car.
This is
Still like
Edgeworth.
him.
This is
This is just
Edgeworth
Edgeworth fully.
pre-development.
Yes.
This is literally Edgeworth Prime before Phoenix came along.
He hasn't
Yeah,
even
is
gone
the-
to his
But
prime. This is
even
his
in
debut.
Phoenix, even in
This is
Phoenix's
his debut.
first case versus him, which you would assume this would get worse over time as he gets a big head having no fucking losses on his record.
Well,
you
this
know?
is him full MVK mode, which is why he's dressed like that, and which is why he's copying
dressed like
all his
Manfred.
mannerisms.
Does he decide to go not full MVK mode before
Maybe
meeting
he gets
Phoenix?
bored of it after a
Yeah,
while.
I mean, he
Why?
stops wearing this and he stops copying all of his mannerisms. So
He just does his own thing.
There's a second
I wanna be a
different change of
fly.
heart he goes through.
yeah, I want to be a fly in the room when Miles tells MVK his fit sucks and he's gonna change.
I don't think he would have the balls.
Well, he must he changed the fit.
I don't
That
think
was
Manfred
almost
would even
exactly-
give a shit what he wears. It's just like an attempt at like affection that is not being like received.
At any cost. I don't know what the start of that sentence was anymore.
How dare you?
Yeah, sure. Please.
How
Let us
dare
take a
you?
moment to
yeah,
think.
sure, whatever.
5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed.
Hmm?
But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious. Her big sister.
Also, she's now openly committed perjury.
Yeah.
Get her in jail. Imprison her.
I mean, to be fair, perjury is not a crime in this universe. Miss Faye must
We
be
do-
insane
To be
even
fair,
suggest
this
that she
universe
murdered
fucking
her.
sucks.
Yeah.
The trial is just
Also-
going to end
also
with
that.
everyone but Falls in 7 years jail.
How the hell did this happen?
I think every witness would be in jail for perjury.
What?
Not Gumshoe. Gumshoe's a pure boy. He's never
No,
once
Gumshoe
knowingly
too.
lied.
I'm inclined to agree that Gumshoe would also go to jail.
Gumshoe's the only one that's pure of heart.
I disagree. Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved
The
sister?
fucking diamond!
Mhm.
Well, you see, I thought I was winning. Somehow he's turned it around on me.
Well, I was turned it around in red.
Somehow he's turned it
The
around.
tie-in promo with Turning Red, the Disney Pixar movie.
Turn the ship around.
I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten.
I know where he is.
Push it.
The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim.
You get a little
Well,
push in the right
everyone is
direction.
T-posing.
We have definitive evidence she did it!
Godot!
You son of a bitch. You
that was me.
presented that.
We
Oh,
have
never
the
mind, that was me.
diamond.
It wasn't me. It was this guy, this crazy coffee addict.
Nuh-uh.
I
He's
think we've
withheld
heard enough
evidence that
empty
you
threats
heard.
from you, old man.
He's
Old man.
27.
That is how people speak to me, to be honest, now when I'm over 25. Just old man.
Yeah, look at this decrepit old man.
Yeah.
Look at this aging 25-year-old.
He's 27.
What makes
I was
you
talking
think
about
they're
myself.
empty,
Okay.
boy?
Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets.
I'm not a protege.
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course. Aren't I?
No. You just arrived at the moment of truth. That's all.
You know, at least buy me dinner before you fuck me, Godot.
Noted. Whether you win or lose, it's up to you.
It's almost over.
Maybe. Ugh. The rashness of youth, how charming.
You're younger than me. Now then, let's not waste any more time. Ninja has to go for his walkie-talkie.
It's fucking 8
o'clock.
p.m. It's
PM
dark out there.
EST.
It's past that point. What is this? Is this the defense's idea of a joke? Do you think this is funny? You
If so, I
think-
certainly don't get the
Ah.
punchline. Well, Miss Faye? Oh, that was the rashness of youth. The rashness of youth? And what is...
What?
Oh, well,
That
What
would
did
have
you
stayed hidden for
present?
5 years, kitten.
you presented a
Must be
fucking
good
diamond.
reason for that.
Oh,
And somehow must involve Valerie Hawthorne. I'm surprised I read that in quick speed. It would be the note. The actual
yeah, the
victim.
note that
victim's
has
note.
Dahlia on it.
Yeah.
She's been hiding.
The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth. The whole truth? The whole truth. There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently.
A terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Miss Faye. What was the secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? It
What's
better
yours?
not be that diamond you just showed everyone.
Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all.
Oh yes. I know this secret.
Wait,
Your
I,
Honor.
I do want to check something. Have the profiles changed? No, they haven't.
No.
Nope, we're still not sure.
Sorry, Your Honor, I had to read my book real quick. The defense would like to request further testimony. What testimony? Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things.
Who's
Such as
we,
the
bitch?
What?
Nothing.
I thought so. This is the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters. Her name is now Dahlia, I noticed that.
What? What are you talking about? Not Dahlia.
It says that on the name tag.
No, it doesn't.
it's just crossed
You're
out
hallucinating.
Melissa, and it now says Dahlia in really shitty paint or like drawing.
I
Very
don't
well.
know what you're talking about. The butterflies are covering it.
I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but can you enlighten us once more, my little...
Caliph?
Pardon?
Yes, I'll try. Mr. Judge, what did you want to say after that? Didn't quite
Putting out
hear.
this old charm one more time, eh, Judge? But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. Oh, and Dahlia's
Judge.
also gonna get fucked.
Witness testimony 5 years ago. Moving on.
5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm.
Hmm.
The bullet went through and hit me.
That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by showing me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
He shoved me from behind.
Hmm. Yeah,
The
no.
kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And weird to believe, after all that, she murdered her sister? Preposterous.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Fair.
Welcome.
Yes, Your Honor. As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination. Mr. Edgeworth got to jump on me again.
We're not allowed to fight. Then let's twist some arms.
If we're not allowed to fight, let's fight.
Listen up. We still got that info. That ace up our sleeve.
Does this like tell us where the gem was?
In her backpack. What info?
Come on, kitten. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged.
That's right. It was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us that in the lobby.
Welcome to rule number 1 of flashbacks.
Yeah, that's about right. The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia. That's her secret.
Cross-examination
Someone
of
as
5
cool
years
as
ago.
me, I just got fucking bludgeoned by.
I
Blue
would
White
go
or Red
fourth
White.
statement.
Yeah.
Shoved from behind the map. Because if she was shoved, she would fall into bedrock. Not the
Well,
river.
technically speaking, if she was shoved, she would have been pushed towards her sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
And
she was
if-
like falling
and if
down, they would
mean
hit
shoved
bedrock.
Through the like shaft to the side, then she would have hit like the railing
Yeah.
or like the
Technically
netting.
speaking, I think
You
you're
would have had
right
to
about
throw
the
her
statement.
over
You're
the-
wrong about the action.
I mean, I will take the hit on this one if it's wrong.
We don't have a lot of room for that.
No. But I'm that confident that that's
Well,
what I
I
think.
think
Save
we
the
can at
game.
least press.
I don't ever load the saves.
I don't care.
Save 7.
I mean,
You're
if
gonna...
you are worried about it, then save is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what? With that confidence, that statement, the map, right now. Prove me wrong.
You say the
Smite
Yeah, damn
of
right.
God.
Pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe.
But it's true. I felt a push on my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Falls.
Bitch, please. I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible.
Impossible.
I asked that the court recall the condition of Dusky Bridge now and 5 years ago. The bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years.
Almost like no one repaired that.
If someone had pushed you from behind as you have claimed, instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below.
Sorry.
That's not the direction they were facing, though.
Yeah,
That's what I
fine.
thought, but I don't know. I thought this
It's like,
game's
yeah, he
purposes-
teleported behind. He teleported
He got
360.
shot in the shoulder, so he
Yeah.
turned around and pushed her.
I think what the
Nothing
game was trying to say was
personnel
theoretically,
could-
if she was pushed in the back, where would she land? They
Yeah.
actually didn't consider like the actual situation.
I want to talk about how this is a minor contradiction, by the way, but I want to see if like it just leads to
I think
another thing.
the bigger thing is that we knew it was in her backpack. So what's his motive for pushing her? Right? If
Yeah.
she is the one with the gem.
Mm-hmm.
Also, have we actually found out if he has an injury?
What do you mean?
Like, did he ever
He
acknowledge getting shot?
admitted to being shot.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember that. That's why I asked. You understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible.
Damn right.
Ah!
Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago.
Yawned, says the lie. She works so well.
Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher
Your Honor,
back then.
nuh-uh. Miles, nuh-uh. But it's 40 feet from the bridge to...
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference.
Ugh.
Oh. You're right. If the events occurred just as the witness has testified, then the defender couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this?
You see,
Just a moment, Your Honor.
He says with full composure despite looking like Frankenstein's monster.
Just a
I
moment,
don't
Your Honor.
know what voice that would produce, okay?
It would be like, just a moment, Your Honor.
Yeah, just like a little bit desperate.
It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge.
Yeah. What do you mean?
After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr.
That is
Foles
the
panicked.
worst way for him to stand, by the way. Like, if he's
Yeah.
trying to, like,
Full
use her,
body out.
he's like, full body, like, you won't hit me. Go ahead. Therefore, he could have unwittingly
That's
pushed her off to the
Edgeworth.
side of the bridge. Oh, sorry.
Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge.
I just knew what you were gonna say, Edgeworth, so I was gonna test you.
Hmm.
If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like a minor thing, I think. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is it Mr. Edgeworth's explanation? Why am I asking you if you lied?
now that you mention it, I do remember now when I fell off the bridge. My skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wires.
You can't be serious. Order in the court.
It seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion.
Every time you fight back, you're just like, ah, yes. It seems like everything is over now.
Yeah, he just wants to push to the verdict. Please
Now,
stop
Mia.
talking.
This is no time to retreat. I am not talking. I am thinking. Now I am talking. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Faye's assault.
Oh no. What?
Get ready for a rupture, baby. I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth.
I do not sound like that.
Edgeworth does.
That was you, if you couldn't tell. However, once again, I'm forced to say, that's impossible.
It's impossible. That's what you sound like. Ridiculous.
What? Is this a fucking schoolyard?
I know, right? Can I get a good look at the witness photo?
Yeah.
Wait, what are we proving?
The ropes are too damn high.
Ropes are-
Yeah.
The one safe part about this bridge are the
I mean,
ropes.
considering
That's
how
what I
short
was
she
saying.
was,
You'd have
I
to like
feel
fucking
like...
chuck her over it.
Well, not that. You could probably fit her in between if she was like as
Why
young.
fucking thread
Like,
her
look at how
through?
tiny she was back
Just
then. Okay, I'm just
Slide her
saying.
through the bars.
And even if it doesn't, it makes sense. Like he got shot in the arm, he can't push her. He got weak.
He
Weak arms
just
now.
picked her up like he did that fucking thing where he just picked her by her like the back of her waist, picked her up with both of his arms, and then just like full yeeted her.
Yeah, fucking threw her
Sideways.
like Donkey Kong throws those barrels.
Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there.
I don't know if that's true.
It would be very hard. No.
Yeah, but let's remember the size and strength of the defendant.
I was drowning.
Whereas,
for a
like, this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over.
That's
But
what
he
I'm
was
saying.
shot in the arm.
Who cares?
That's you. So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. God, Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm. You said so yourself. And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range.
Ugh.
Because the guy doesn't know how to use a body shield, apparently. So, Mr. Falls throwing... Jesus. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge? That is clearly impossible.
Rah! Rah!
Order!
Animal
Order!
bird.
What is the meaning of this? Dahlia Hawthorne. You jumped off the eagle... blah, 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 intentionally. What?
You gotta go fast paced now.
It just does not go fast paced.
I'm EP. Indeed.
It's your turn.
What do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
We're literally full-blown case and you're like,
My
oh,
sister
it's
was
me.
there to help me.
I'm
She had her
sleepy.
gun and handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been suicide.
Clearly not.
Perhaps. But still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle that swift current.
But how?
But even more so.
That
The
confidence.
witness had a...
Only 14-year-old girls possess.
What?
Nothing.
Anyway, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river.
Oh, then what is it? What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river?
I wonder.
I wonder.
The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River. The camera. 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up to the mountain. Blah, blah, fuck. I'm tired too. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her. The $2 million diamond. Jin?
No, it can't be.
Oh, but it can, and it shall. Yes,
Shut
Dahlia
up.
had... No. Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. $2 million. She was going to keep it all for herself.
Now, I'm not saying I'm a gold digger.
Oh god.
She forced...
Don't finish that.
I'm not.
She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping.
I know I said
Oh,
teen
yeah,
angel,
she-
but there's my limits.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
this
she-
fucking 14-year-old really had
She
him in a
forced.
stranglehold.
At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river. With the ransom tucked away safely in our backpack. I still don't fucking understand. Why did Valerie shoot him then, if they were all in on it?
Betrayal.
Betrayal force.
Okay, so you're saying that they were both gonna betray him, but then she
Your
betrayed
Honor,
her sister?
5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Defendant should be in jail regardless. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan?
Now, where's my book?
Have you had children, Edgeworth?
Edgeworth, didn't you kill your dad when you were 9?
You tossed a gun in an elevator. I read the report. This woman is a demon. Oh, Jesus. And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well?
But she was a detective then. The police have never done anything illegal. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping?
Precisely. Remember when the chief of the police got fucking detained?
Oh my God.
That hasn't happened yet.
That hasn't happened yet.
I'm a mind reader. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. What do you mean by that? Fuck,
Hey,
I'm
Cap.
losing that voice. On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister Dahlia. And then she told her what she was planning to do. Planning to do?
She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note.
That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill two birds with one stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
Maybe.
I said that a bit weirdly, like you were Valerie Hawthorne.
Yeah.
Who is that? Laughing at a time like this? It's not the pose I expected.
Forgive me. It's just hilarious.
Witness? Is that you?
You amuse me, woman. Miss Mia Fey. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you?
Evidence?
Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. At 14, I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister.
Well,
And one more thing. What happened to the $2 diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that.
Well, Miss Fair, I don't know.
What a joke. You, Miss Fey. Are you stupid or something? Seems a jury.
How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have the decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Well, it seems that we've come to the end.
This is
Give
the
me a-
end.
Yes.
My only
Thank you.
friend, it's the
Okay.
end. Sorry.
It's okay. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions.
Sus.
Very sussy Bucky. However, I am forced to regret the assertions made by the defense.
Reject.
Of course you are.
Is this it? Is this really over? Girl has made a fool of me. There's nothing I can do about it.
Without evidence, the trial is over. Who decided that?
The judge.
People
Miss-
that want to do something else with their life at some point.
Well,
True.
clearly I don't have anything better to do.
You really don't.
Mm-mm. Come on now, kitten. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony.
Testimony?
On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Falls' stolen car and then went to meet with him. Disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who's the one person who can testify to that demon woman's crimes?
Time to get him back out.
Lag?
Is he actually gonna testify?
He has to. He's the only bastard that can. We're not gonna get Gumshoe in here. Sorry, Ninja. I wish.
No, is he gonna testify? Because this is gonna
Yeah.
take too long.
Oh,
No, it's not gonna take that.
okay.
Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness.
For the first time in Phoenix Wright history.
New witness?
No, it's not the first time.
It's like
Yes.
the second time.
Can we
They
please
do
just
it
get this
so
fucker out
little.
here? Your Honor, get the bastard out here.
The defendant.
No, your mom.
I don't have.
We found her.
I don't have one of those.
Go.
Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. One person that can identify what hair their color was.
What hair their color?
As in, like,
It's getting fucking late.
as in, like,
Yeah,
they
I
have
guess they
different
do.
colored hairs.
Do have two very
What
distinct
color
types.
their hair was is what you're wanting
Yes.
to say.
What were you saying, Ninja? Sorry.
I was just making sure that they did have very distinct hair colors.
Yeah.
Dude, one is black, one is red. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this? I think
Fucking
you should
sure,
take on me.
whatever. Take on. Why not? The prosecution has no objections. Who gives a fuck anymore?
Very well. Bailiff, bring some takeout. This is my last chance, Mr. False. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes?
I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me.
Mr. Falls. I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive. And you were used for $2 million.
That's not true.
Mr. Foss, there's only one question I want to answer. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
Dahlia, Dahlia, did you betray me?
Oh, God.
5 years ago, she promised. She promised never ever betray each other.
Harry.
Are you fucking serious?
Dahlia. It's true. You are alive.
What the fuck? Did she just push him out of the way?
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad.
Tell the truth, the real truth. I believe in you.
I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there's one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Harry.
Yeah.
He's literally gonna die for her. I will allow Mr. Foss to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Foss, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness!
Yeah.
Ah! I'm sorry, I apologize.
Water, please, water.
Hmm?
Can't talk. Need water.
Oh well, I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself.
Uh,
Witness testimony who Terry Fells saw.
that day, 4 p.m. I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. I watched my garden bridge. I never put no body in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia.
Are we actually gonna try to, like, point out, like, how weird the order is of, like, hey, I stood on the bridge. Waited for
Well, it's really
fucking
easy,
Valerie.
because she came first.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if she came, like, here's the thing, right? She came first.
Yeah?
He came with his car. He stood on the bridge, and while he was standing on the bridge, she put a body in his car, and then somehow she stood in front of him
Just
on the bridge.
don't think about that. Just ignore that
You have to
entirely.
establish that she was there
Fucking
first.
teleported behind him. Umaiwamu.
That's enough, Miss Faye. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final.
He's like, I'm done
Was
with
a
this man.
fitting way.
He's tired.
Peretti and Edgeworth. Well then, Miss Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination. So you wanted to end Mr. Faust? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence?
There's only one person who can stop it. You can, I think.
Oh, well, thanks.
Cross-examination who Terry Fell saw. I assume that everything but the first and last statement is a lie. So I'm assuming she wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. The photo, the witness photo.
Amazing, we fucking figured it out. So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge. You're sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Well then, I'm sure too, Mr. False. I'm sure that you're lying.
Uh, uh, uh,
And there it begin.
uh,
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye.
You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right?
But that's the victim at the end of the bridge. Edgeworth, where have you been?
He's zoned out for the
Edgeworth.
last 15 minutes.
Wake up. Mom said it's my time on the Xbox. You must have arrived at the bridge
No.
after she did.
uh, uh, uh,
Are we almost
Yeah.
over?
Yeah.
I think he's fucking dying.
He is effing dying.
He is
yes,
dying.
most definitely.
Mr. False? Please don't get so worked up. You just want the truth.
I don't think he's getting worked up. Sorry,
Also,
man. I don't think he's getting
not
worked up.
handcuffed.
Wait, is he getting poisoned?
He drank the water.
Oh, fuck.
1 second.
Did she effing poison his coffee?
Fucking poisoned him.
No. Well, yes, but also no.
It makes a lot of sense chewing on that chain bomb.
There has to be some sort of lead poisoning in there, right?
Something is going on. This man is like weighing way too much.
He's rapping. He's beatboxing. Yeah.
I feel bad that we're just watching this man slowly dying.
Good.
A little bit, but not
More and
really much
more.
because of the whole thing, you know?
It's fine.
I
We would just done it quicker later.
I have problems with this character for two
Oh yeah, I think
really?
all of us do.
Really?
for two entirely different reasons that have that should have nothing to do with each other.
So
Yeah.
You have problems with this character.
Oh. Oh, drama in the ninja household.
The friend is almost here now.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right.
I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go. A special place.
The cinema.
You go to this special place before you went to the bridge?
Yeah. It's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge.
Did she dump the body there?
5 years ago, me and Dobby, we promised to each other.
We know
It's
that
more
the
we wouldn't
body was in the
betray each other.
car.
Yeah, but I mean, as in like when he went to the temple, could she have somehow dumped the body in there at that point?
Yes.
She brought a memento to represent our love.
A memento.
5 years ago, I hid it under base of tree there. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get.
Mhm.
Seems like a peculiar guy didn't want to let go of that.
Why is
Let's
all
hope
this
no one
happening?
eats that in the future.
Uh-huh.
What? Man,
How does he logistically survive that?
it's quite charming,
He's
but it
built
looks
different.
empty.
I'm like a seal.
Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. Oh,
Oh.
see, I didn't understand that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what.
I understood it as there was a temple on the way, so he like went with the car to the temple first.
No,
and
he
then
walked.
went-
The temple has to be in walking distance. It's going to be very
Yes.
important.
All right. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes.
Ugh.
With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car.
No.
Well, yes, indeed.
Fuck.
Hell yeah. I've still got a chance. Mr. False, there's no mistaking it.
Uh,
Huh? Mr. False? Yep, there it is.
that's enough, please.
Witness?
I promised her 5 years ago,
Wait,
if it ever happens, that we can't trust each other no more, then
oh.
we're supposed to drink bottle.
No, stop the trial. Your Honor, we need a recess.
I was stupid, couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this.
No, we're so close. Just a little more. I was going to prove your innocence.
No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill it again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. False.
Mr. Armando. Thanks for the coffee.
Mr. False!
He fell.
Alright.
Nobody move or anything.
And so my first trial ended. Suddenly. And tragically. It ended with no winners. Only losers.
Once again, wanna be a fly on the wall of Miles explaining to MVK how he technically didn't lose his first try.
Yeah.
So, the fucking defendant died, right?
Yes. It wasn't
was a
my
death
fault,
row
okay,
inmate.
sir?
After it was nearly completely proven that he couldn't have done
Yeah.
any of the things he's
Yeah.
ever done.
I totally wasn't going to lose, sir, I swear.
And MBK is like, eh.
Did you read this one?
No. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul. Thought it never.
Yeah, we were all so sad that Terry Falls died.
We're gonna talk about that character after stream.
Mhm.
Sure,
I'm
it was the
not.
same.
No,
Yeah,
me
prosecutor
neither,
as
I'm going
well.
to sleep. I don't think Edgeworth cared that much.
I mean, he seemed pretty determined to like immediately get that man some medical attention.
Yeah, fair. But like, he doesn't seem to have hung up on it in the future.
For a man
That's
that loves
actually the first change of heart.
Oh, that's when he changed his outfit.
Yeah.
A man literally died in front of it, and he's like, "Oh shit, it's happening again." But one person,
He didn't do it.
the true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne,
Harry Falls is dead, and it is good that he is dead.
she left the courtroom with a secret smile on
You
her
let a
demonic,
murderer
sweet
get
face.
away? You fools.
Tee.
Unforgivable. That witch.
Mr. Armando.
We're so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten.
Why are you smiling while you're telling me this shit?
We ran
Also-
out of budget on the sprites.
It's It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself.
Don't
No,
cry,
the
kitten.
riddance.
Going to make my coffee all salty.
Also, why the fuck are you like actually? This guy is like, oh wow, you really shit the bed there, didn't you, kid? And then she's like, oh yeah, I really did, didn't I,
No,
man? I
that's
suck.
not the. I don't think that's what is being said.
No,
Just
that's
keep
not.
going.
Yeah, yeah. I knew it. I knew. I knew I wasn't cut out for this.
I mean, he did kind of blame her.
Yeah.
He did say
he did.
you went too soft on her.
Yeah,
Fuck you! You don't deserve this goddamn soundtrack.
don't you get it? Can't cry yet.
Fucking idiot.
Only time.
What the fuck are you trying to prove you're good
That's when
at?
it's all
He's
over.
gonna prove that he's gonna become Hokage. Believe it.
Like, what? Why did you do this?
Only time a lawyer can cry is when it's over.
Oh, there's coffee all over the floor.
Mr. Armando.
You're gonna ruin the shirt.
No matter how tough the case.
Oh.
We both read it. I'm telling you this. No, you can go read it.
I mean, I don't know who this is.
No matter how bitter the memories,
they
they always fade over time. When you file them away, and eventually forget
I
them.
do think
Here
this
comes
might be
Phoenix out of
Phoenix.
nowhere.
So like,
1 year later, this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case.
DL6.
Way after that, did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes?
You let me go for how many
I'm
years?
going to heaven now.
The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty. Of course. Actually, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. Finally all over. At least, that's what I thought at the time.
Did Mia act like she
Fortunately.
knew her at the beginning of this game?
Been more wrong.
A little bit.
5 years. Now something has happened that's made me remember all this.
She didn't act enough like she knew Dahlia, but she did like allude to the fact that she knew
about
her.
beginnings.
I definitely think this could have been like the
end.
first case of the game for
Thank
sure.
you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Dude, that is an
Goodbye.
epic poster for Phoenix. I'm not even gonna cap that. He looks fucking
Ah,
great.
damn it, the Fae are involved.